On this episode of The Prince Eats, I'll show you how to season a brand new outdoor griddle. And if you like this episode, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Before you get started, you'll need to get all your equipment and put it in proximity to the griddle. You'll need a sponge and soapy water for scrubbing. Clean water is also needed for rinsing. Clean cloths are required for wiping and drying. You'll need to protect your hands when working on the hot griddle. Use long metal tongs to protect your hands. The first step in this process is to wash the griddle top with soapy water. I recommend using a sponge with an abrasive side for dual cleaning action. During the manufacturing and packaging process, the product is contaminated with grease and other particles. You don't want this residue on your griddle when seasoning. Repeat these steps until the griddle is free of dirt when you wipe it with a white cloth. Conduct a thorough cleaning. This will be one of a few, if not the only time you'll use soap and water on your griddle. To check if the griddle is clean, wipe it with a damp white cloth. Repeat the previous steps until the cloth picks up no loose dirt or residue. Once the griddle surface is clean and dry, turn all the burners on high and let the griddle get hot. You'll know it's ready for the first layer of seasoning when it begins to change color and slightly smoke. As you can see here, the color of the iron is beginning to change, which is when you'll need to spread 1 to 2 tablespoons of griddle seasoning or a high smoke point oil on the surface. Use a clean cloth and long metal tongs to spread it around. Be sure to cover the entire surface, including the back and sides. This heating of the steel, polymerization, and bonding produces a smooth griddle surface, eventually forming a non-stick layer perfect for cooking. Repeat these steps 3 to 5 times in thin layers until the surface is completely darkened. Repeating these steps ensures the points furthest from the center are properly seasoned. As you can see, the center is darkening before the edges, which is normal. Be sure to wipe the sides and the outside of the griddle. As the griddle continues to heat and smoke, use heat-resistant protective gloves. Again, you should repeat this process as many times until the entire surface is blackened. Use the same cloth as you repeat these steps. After 3 to 5 layers, your griddle surface should be darkened and virtually non-stick. Over time, the edges of the griddle will darken completely after each cook and routine seasoning. Allow the griddle to cool before your first cook. Before your first cook, test the griddle's non-stick ability as you will see here. Turn all the burners on high and use butter as it will easily burn. Test a high-fat protein like bacon and eggs to see how well it lifts from the surface when done. Pancakes are also a good test. Here's a recap and tips for seasoning a griddle. Thoroughly wash the surface before the first layer of seasoning. Season the griddle on high heat. Use product-specific conditioner or high smoke point oil for seasoning. Use long metal tongs and heat-resistant gloves to protect your hands. Spread the conditioner thinly and evenly over the entire metal surface of the griddle. Outdoor temperature also dictates how efficiently the corners of the griddle will heat. Exercise caution if using a propane torch to heat the corners if desired. After every cook, scrape and remove any food or excess oil. Lightly coat with oil or re-season and remove any excess oil. Cover the griddle when cooled. Routine maintenance will extend the life of your griddle. Visit theprinceeats.com for more cooking tips and recipes.